guys, and welcome to Can You Handle It? Okay, so today we are doing a special segment thing at the end of this video, and more of a recognition thing we're starting. So stay tuned for that one. Watch the whole video. So today we are going to be talking about bullying and why it's so important to notice the bullying signs and the signs of bullying. So it says middle school is where most of the bullying starts, between puberty and locker combinations was one of them. So yeah, locker combinations. Not sure why that's part of that, but that's okay. They do get confusing. So yeah, it says more male students may be physically bullied than female. Female students are definitely more socially bullied and verbally bullied. It says, however, cyberbullying affects both genders now. Cyberbullying has become a huge thing. I remember when cyberbullying started, and it was weird. It was very awkward. That's when a lot of people were trying to snatch kids up. It's very, very awkward time between AOL chat and MySpace. If anybody knows what MySpace was, it had some pretty cool features. So it says, back then, we could escape to our homes. Now social media is in our homes. So you can be bullied 24 hours like clockwork. Now, back in the day, when we got home, it was, yeah, that was your safe place. You know, you didn't have to worry about people. You didn't have to have nobody in your home. And now with your phones, people don't exactly know how to ignore social media. And then your phones are constantly blowing up, and then some people entertain it and some people don't, which makes things a little better if you don't, but it definitely makes it worse if you do entertain it. So, but there are those good people that step in and defend the person. So you're getting bullied, they step in, either they whoop your butt or they tell you don't do that because that's not the right thing to do. Now, it does say by Jennifer Knack at Clarkson University, bullies who are on the higher end of the social hierarchy are often liked by teachers and administration, which sometimes gives them a pass. Now, which it does, because when I was in high school, a lot of people got away with a lot of things because of who they were and how close they were to people. Watch out for that. Bullying programs that are helpful, even though they're in most schools now. Now, bullying programs, it did say bullying programs are not that successful. If a child is being bullied, and I saw this a lot in school. If a child is being bullied and you go tell the teacher, what I saw, like 90% of the teachers aren't going to do nothing. They're just going to be like, you just need to go sit back down. It's going to be okay. You know? But back then, people weren't exactly killing themselves over it. Nowadays, suicide has become a big issue. Blowing up schools has become a big issue. And the funds to not have metal detectors walking in the doors is probably a big issue. We might need to work on that just a little. So, the bullying programs, yes. So yeah, when we were in school, we would have little bullying programs. And it wasn't really a program then. It was just like a person who was there if you needed to talk, like a counselor. And it was more about your feelings. I was in counseling one time and they told me, well, just draw red on a piece of paper and then see how you feel. So I did it. And she asked me how I felt. And I said, I feel like I just drew red on a piece of paper. I wasn't really bullied in school. I was a very quiet person in school. And then when I got home, I was a very happy person. School was not my happy place. That's for sure. So, but yeah, there are signs of bullying that people need to be really aware of. And right now, with all the depression that's going on, it's probably a good thing that we start noticing all the bullying that is happening. So it says, some of the red flags that are from bullying are when they go from being talkative to quiet, when they start withdrawing from their activities because they'd rather go home than stay at school, and the fluctuation in grades. Which makes sense, especially the withdrawing from activities of such. Now, the percentages of bullying. The verbal bullying is 79%. The social bullying is 50%. The physical bullying is 29%. And the cyberbullying is 25%. Also, back in the day, physical bullying was probably a lot higher than it is now. They got a lot of rules on hitting people now. So you hit somebody and it's not in defense anymore. If they hit you and you hit them back, you both get a charge. You're both going to juvenile or jail. Whichever way it works. But people used to get laid out back in the day. So it says here that 6th grade students experience the most bullying. So coming from elementary school into middle school, it was a hard transition. I especially had a hard transition because I couldn't find my classes. That was a little awkward, but it happens. But I mean, everybody was a lost chicken in 6th grade. I remember the older kids used to like say little things. And, yeah. And it was a really big issue when I was in school that if you were quiet, you got picked on a lot more. So, I wasn't always quiet. It was some days, but some days I was very talkative. I had this one friend, and she's my best friend till this day. And she still is the most quietest person I know. But you never knew what she was going to do. And it got scary some days. So let's just pay attention to how our kids are acting when they come home from school. If they're sad, if they're not talking, we need to pay more attention to what is going on with them, because it is important how our kids do feel when they are at home. They need to feel like themselves at home, especially at home. And if they go to school not feeling like themselves, then that needs to be an issue that is addressed. Kids should not be being bullied. And if the parents don't know that their kids are the ones being bullied, then that might need to be attended to. So yeah, for the recognition part, this month we will start recognizing kids. So if your kid is doing a 360 turnaround and they did really well at it, no matter what it is, whether it's grades, whether it's sports, whether it's their attitude, I mean anything, send it in, let us know. I'll put the links below. So you can message us on Facebook, you can message us on Instagram, and you can message us through our email. If you want to send a picture, you are more than welcome to send a picture. we will be doing videos once a week recognizing children who have done these turnarounds and how good they're doing now. Also, make sure you put in there just a little story of how they are doing and what made them want to make that change, why they made that change, and how they made that change. And then, of course, how they're doing now. So, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so we can shake things up just a little bit. Hope you guys are having a great night. Thanks for watching Can You Handle It? And we will see you soon. Bye.